Welcome back to Gaming with the MIDI. Today we're doing a demo. For once, we're doing Aether and Iron. Demo, it is a deco punk RPG. We'll see how it goes. I kind of looked at it, but not really much. Thought it looked kind of cool. So, we'll see how it goes. And this is on Steam, and it comes out March 31st. So if you like it, play the demo beforehand and buy the game if you like it. Okay, so choose difficulty option. Well, I don't like hard games, so I'm going to enjoy the story and explore the world without heavily on combat, so I will do story. Most games I do story mode. So, select optional modifiers to increase challenge of your run. These cannot be changed once your campaign begins, so remember that. You cannot go from permadeath, to being able to revive, or a single save means you can only save once throughout. It limits you to having one save file, whereas when you're going through certain games, like a Persona game, where you do no save scumming, where we can reload from an earlier point if we didn't get what we wanted. I've done that so many times in Persona games. So, no, I don't want it just a single save. I want to be able to save as many times as I want, in many different slots. Anyway, I don't know about y'all, but the music is kind of loud. Anyway. Okay. And it has an autosave. Please do not turn your game off. Okay. Oh, I'm not waiting for it to autosave. I'm just looking at it. Okay. And contains flashing lights, rapid visual effects, blah blah blah. Just make sure that you are taking care of yourself.
Every man, woman, and child remembers the day that Aether first captured their imagination, that gravity became nothing more than an inconvenience. Prepare yourselves, fair citizens of New York, to feel such wonder again. The Helicline Institute of Aethonics is announcing an early Aether Tech showcase ahead of the 1939 World's Fair. So come one and come all, and be inspired. Gaze upon new skyward frontiers and see that there is no alternative to a future amongst the heavens.
Looks like it's time. There's no thriving in the city, not when the shadow of the uppers keeps the rest of us fumbling in the dark. They get the sunlight and the caught in clouds, while the lowers is lost in the dark at midday. But with a job like today's, I can catch my breath. No guns, no complications, not like last time. I'd sooner throw myself into the well and let the gravity storms pull me apart than go through that again. And if this goes well, I'll never have to. I can still hear my Zio's last breaths echoing in the gunshots that rip the ground from beneath my feet.
Now leaving the station. Please.
I could leave this smuggler business behind. I wouldn't have to worry about backroom deals, meddling tyrants, or pulling pennies from the smoke of a gun. I'd find a place up here where the air is clean, where the sun wakes you up in the morning, and the stars say goodnight. It'd be just me and the open sky, finally free. one of the ritziest hideaways in the uppers, long after the rich and sauced have sauntered off to bed. The glass cage cleans up nice after hours, but no amount of soap will wash away the stink of high-class gin and imported cologne.
So far, I'm liking this Monet's voice so far. And, you know, it's set into the 1930s, I think is what I read, and in an alternate timeline. Of course, in 1930s, we did not have floating cars and trains. Anyway, so we are at the glass cage.
My shoe gives the glass floor a wary tap as I scan the room. I ignore the booze hound glued to the table and turn to the stern-faced bartender.
We play Gia, I guess, is the main character. So we have glass birds in glass shoes is the quest. Take Mr. Blanc's job offer, let Mr. Blanc know you arrived, speak to Mr. Blanc very carefully. Well, I'm going to examine a few things before I go talk to
The
him.
regulars flock here to take in the view over a bottle of something expensive and bubbly. Every now and then, a soul gets grounded, and this is the best seat in the house.
Wow, even the viewing was voiced.
The booze hound's a whistling faucet, and his drool-spattered watch is worth more than my whole outfit. As good a mouthwash as any. Might come in handy later, too. Currency in my line of work isn't always green.
Should we take it? Mm-mm. Go ahead and take it.
The bartender gives me a look as I grab the long-necked top-shelf swill and take a drink.
Oh, I didn't mean to take a drink now. You're... Girl! Okay, Gia, look here. You're about to go interview for a job. The bartender's not gonna like the fact that you just took a swig. Maybe he wanted to, like, have you work. Oh, jeez. Off to a good start here and there, bud. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what's this?
My eyes dart to the back door. If things go sideways, I'm a quick sprint from the exit.
Yeah, if things go sideways.
The bartender's eyes follow my hands, making sure I don't get too familiar with the patron's belongings. I approach the counter.
Like I'm gonna sit there and mess with the drunk guy.
Morgan? I give a curt nod without response. Any other gift of familiarity would be wasted. Wilson out? A deep sullenness passes over the man.
What can I do for you, Miss Randazzo?
Wow, it's all voice so far. Certain dialogue options contain talent checks. These checks add an element of chance to your decisions influenced by your crew's talents and attributes. Each check has a different rating and a minimum number you need to roll. When you perform a talent check, you roll 2 six-sided dice. Your crew's talent and attribute bonuses are added to their dice roll. All the bonuses are shown in the tooltip when highlighting the dialogue option. Okay. So, well, easy difficulty, so I might as well press about once, I'll ask about, yeah. Let's see how that goes. Oh, I got my 4.
Morgan's eyes are gray, his knuckles raw, and the scent of 2-day-old body odor breaks through his strong cologne.
Oh boy.
Wilson never misses a shift.
Never is a big word, Miss Randazzo, especially in this line of work.
Fine, I'll ask about business.
It's been a while. How's business, Morgan?
Business carries on as usual, Miss Randazzo. Mr. Blanc's morning is full, and in the evening, we host Kit Holiday.
I know that name from the radio. Shame I'll have to miss hearing her live. The glass cage might tolerate my presence during after hours, but its patience runs dry whenever respectable clientele's on the floor.
Oh, so VIP stuff.
I got a meeting with Mr. Blanc. Let him know I'm here.
So soon. I'm surprised. And without your uncle.
His eyes meet mine, challenging me to say anything, to reach for my piece, to balk, maybe even cry. I slowly inhale. It's too early to let some high-nosed stiff get his kicks in. So I smile. I'm missing an Apollo Diamond picture to be here, Morgan. Help a girl out. The bartender frowns while he polishes a small tumbler. He's expecting me. I don't intend to make him wait. Do you?
Nope.
That did the trick. He reaches his hand under the counter, slowly. A part of me waits for a fiery roar of buckshot to tear through the mahogany. Instead, I hear a click and muted bell.
Oh, so that muted bell was this.
They'll be with you shortly, Miss Rendazzo. I assume you can show yourself out afterwards.
A familiar scent fills the air and lazy smoke drifts to the corner of my eye, drawing my attention to a darkened booth.
So we're gonna want to speak to him, but very carefully.
The table's already set. A narrow beam of light splits the booth. On my side, a glass of my favorite whiskey. On the other, an ember held in the hands of a man more shadow than flesh.
Drink.
I'm gonna cut to the chase because we don't want to waste his time or mine.
Excuse me, Mr. Blanc, but I'm here for business, not pleasure. The ember leans closer. I sweat under its pointed gaze.
Very well. A shame, Randazzo.
He stubs out the pleasantries with his dying cigarette. Onto a new smoke. Onto business.
A young woman from the Heights requests transport to the lowers. Nowhere in particular.
So we're gonna transport someone?
The Heights? What's some girl from upstairs want in the slums?
I don't care. She requested discretion.
Sounds too easy.
For you, Randazzo, too easy is all you get. For now.
Oh, so he doesn't trust Gia. If he's only giving too easy a job.
And if she brings in heat from the Heights?
I trust you will adapt. Hey, that was that voice.
She seem like the type to cause trouble? If she's getting into my car, I need to know what to expect.
She is young, naive, harmless. No threat to you.
You're the one who knows things, and that's all you know?
The girl's hiding. I found her buying passage from an unsavory sort, and I offered her an alternative. She's desperate, and she had money.
Okay.
That was nothing, but more than I could have hoped from a man who charges a premium on information.
Should we ask the bots?
Where's Wilson?
Oh,
Morgan looks worse for wear
I
out
meant to
there.
right click on that.
The yellow flame flashes on caught breath.
Mr. Wilson is no longer under my employ.
Oh, so you let him go. I bet he's dead somewhere.
Shame. He owes me money. Know where I can find him?
In the river?
The booth darkens to a silent gloom. Even the embers quiet their dull murmurings as Mr. Blanc leans forward again.
You'd do best to forget Mr. Wilson. him and those he associated with, or you too will find yourself out of my employ.
Oof.
I'd struck a nerve, one that ran deep. Too deep for me to feel comfortable going any further. Mr. Blanc is a monster in his own right. I don't want to know what ghosts haunt his closet.
Okay, we're gonna take the job.
I'll get it done in a few hours. And maybe next time we talk, the work will require more than my babysitting skills.
Your reputation is mud, Randazzo. This is charity. Do the job. You'll be paid.
So we don't have good rep, huh?
Half your usual.
Half? Half? I'll just take the deal, because there's no point in trying to push him, and even though it's easy, the 72%,
Any retort becomes bitter ash in my mouth. I got no choice but to play out the shaky hand, and Mr. Blanc knows it. His smile says he's been holding a flush ever since I walked into the glass cage. I'll take it.
she's down below after stepping out for air.
You'll find her outside, being obvious. Good luck, Randazzo.
So, mission log displays your available missions, including details on their current objectives. From here, you can also view a history of previously completed missions. Access it anytime from the top right of your screen. The conversations, locations, and other points of interest required of progress to progress a tracked mission are highlighted across the game world. Tracked or not, all available missions can be progressed. Use tracked mission to more easily follow the mission you're currently pursuing. Interesting. Okay, well, let's look at that real quick. So, our mission is glass birds in glass shoes. Okay, so you can track or untrack. We are going to secure the obvious client, make contact with the girl. We've completed speaking and letting him know. Anyway, easy job. I can't help but think that the girl's gonna come with more trouble than she's worth. Let's see what inventory we have. Oh, key items. Crew members share a group of inventory of important items. This is your key items. Adjust the inventory. You can click and drag. Useful information that can be viewed by moving your cursor over them. Vehicles each have an inventory. Items can be moved around in each inventory, or you can click and drag. Oh, interesting. So we get our glove box storage in our vehicle. We have passenger storage. We have trunk storage. And it looks like from other people's storages. And we also have pockets. Inventories can be sorted by quickly arrange and filter storage items into sort all button and the filter buttons above the inventory. Okay, so right now this is my crew's key items, and this is my pockets because I don't have a vehicle yet. So I have cash, and I have that liquor bottle that I took off of that guy's table. So again, I don't have my vehicle yet, so hopefully concealed. This item won't be found in searches. Okay, so okay. So if I'm getting right, it's possible that the police will end up searching me or my car, but the glove box and trunk are safe. So if I don't want something found, I need to make sure that I put it in those particular spots. Interesting. So, Codex. Codex, your in-game encyclopedia, lore, character details, insights. Access it, of course, at the top. Entries are unlocked as you progress through the story, complete missions, exploring. Look for highlighted new entries and delve deeper into the game's lore. So, if you like looking at lore, which I do, I mean, it's an RPG, you want to know. So, Gia is Giovanni Randazzo, who was born at ground level of the boroughs, became an underworld smuggler, operating out of New York's lower district, so that's why they wanted to go move people. Anyway, she did criminal training received from Uncle Alfonso. Quickly established reputation as reliable and capable operator. However, must not be capable if this guy says your reputation is mud. Anyway, I don't. That was the only crew. We haven't found any barons. Other people, of course, Mr. Blanc. He is in Upper's Underground. Man, few know much about, but for enterprising criminals and legitimate power plays alike, he is one-stop shop for well-sourced information and high-paying work. High-paying work, we're not getting paid but half of it. So, the Heights, that's an interesting picture. New York City's loftiest district, well-connected citizens and wealth. Then you have the Uppers, soaring skyscrapers, clean-cut concrete, and gliding along every edge might suggest the Uppers' place of prosperity. And that may be true, but who gets to prosper and who pays the cost is a question nobody dares to ask. Many lowers Denzians who dodge gunfire and disease on a daily basis dream of a life among sleek sidewalks and manicured public parks. So you have the Heights, which are your top. Then you have the Uppers and the Lowers. The Lowers being like the sewer, the dangerous neighborhoods. So yeah. We have a few other. Astoria Bay is where we're at right now. The Glass Cage is, of course, the bar we just went to. And Aether, however you want to say it. I think it's Aether. But anyway, they use it for a form of electromagnetic radiation harvested in high atmosphere electricity. Refined and processed allow for manipulation of gravity. Anyway, too long, didn't read. Okay, well, let's end our conversation. And now we get to leave. Back to taxi platform. It's down here in the bottom left.
A string of yellow cabs idle at the curb, their vultures squawking at a young woman standing on the sidewalk, barely 20. She's a bird of paradise, too colorful for the drab concrete jungle around her.
She's definitely from the Heights. What does she want with the Lowers?
Obvious was right. That's the one.
We are in the Uppers, so now let's talk to Nellie.
One of the buzzards has her cornered. The girl's smile is a mask. She's being polite, but she doesn't realize how ugly this could get.
Let's see. I can scare them off or buy them off. Well, I might as well, I already took a sip of that. I don't need any more. Anyway, we'll just buy them off.
Cold out. Care for something nice to warm yourself up out here? The cabbies consider the bottle, mostly full, top shelf, sporting an aroma as pungent as their own. They take the morning treat without further question.
Hey now, that's quite generous of you. Quite generous.
Well, leave.
Care to join us, Bird? Or you, perhaps? There's enough to have a good time.
There's hardly enough. Perhaps next time.
Kill us.
But hey, you need a hand with anything, you let us know.
No.
The cabbies migrate downtown, excited by the prospect of a warm belly and a buzzing skull. I pray for their next few fares.
So, you're my driver. I'm Nellie. Well, Dr. Eleanor Reinhardt, technically, but please, Nellie's fine.
Oh, a doctor. Maybe that's why she wants to go to the lowers to help someone? Oh, the cabbies, I don't really care about them.
Name's Gia. So, doctor, huh?
That's right. My degree's in theoretical aethonics. I did my dissertation on Cherenkov radiation's impact on aether particulate flux. Columbia, then NYU for postgrad. Such a gorgeous campus. Have you been?
Wow, a bunch of words that just went over my head.
Can't say I have.
It's pretty close to the Helicline Institute of Aethonics. Olympus Park is what most people call it. Where I work. Or worked, anyway.
She fidgets with her big, overstuffed briefcase. Something about it bothers me. This isn't your average rich socialite clutching her purse in a rough part of town. She's clinging to it like a life raft.
I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you make quite a striking impression.
The girl's eyes sparkle with curiosity. She's a bright little thing, smart, switched on, and she's doing an admirable job of hiding how scared she really is.
You can hear a little hints of that scaredness that she has. But, you know, yeah, she's smart, but she definitely sounds young. Nothing alike. But I can't help it, I am fond of the kid. Maybe we got more in common than I think. So she's a scientist child prodigy. Oh. Dr. Eleanor Nellie Reinhardt arrived in the uppers, clutching a briefcase and looking for a ride to lowers. After narrowly escaping an incident at the Heckline Institute, the brave and somewhat naive young idealist decided to take her investigation of the well to source, and got herself entangled in the dangerous world of the lowers in the process. Okay? Well.
Her voice drops to a conspiratorial whisper.
Are you really a smuggler?
Should we try? Yeah, I'm going to try and make something up. Oh, I missed. See, I failed.
No, I'm a chauffeur. The girl's grin is like a sunrise. She claps her hands together excitedly.
Right! A chauffeur! I didn't know we'd be using a cover story. Ooh, how thrilling! What should I be? Maybe the heiress to a vast fortune? Textiles, perhaps? Or steel? Or maybe rubber? Can I be called Lady Vanderhooten? Or...
Oh my goodness.
Look, we'll discuss this later.
Oh, yes, of course.
My car's this way. Come on. I get an itchy feeling, like we're being watched. This whole thing has me off kilter, like walking into a room without turning on the lights.
Okay. So I drive a taxi? Really? Really, game? Oh wait, maybe I don't.
Zio always liked cabbies, said they were useful. This is where he and I disagreed.
Yeah, I don't like taxis. Anyway, let's go back to Astoria Bay. Okay.
We step into my ride. I twist the ignition, and we set off. I catch the girl scanning the interior, her eyes taking everything in. So, where am I dropping you off? The Lowers is pretty big.
Oh, anywhere, really. I'm sure I'll find my way where I need to.
So she has no idea where she's going, and oh, really? Lady, do you know where you want to go to the Lowers and you're dressed like this? My goodness.
There's only sincerity in that voice. Mr. Blanc wasn't kidding. This really is a babysitting job.
Yeah, because, yeah. Oh, I was just looking to see. Okay.
Ooh, what's that button do?
No, don't push buttons. Oh my goodness. That's like us running around going, oh, what's that big red button?
Yeah, don't press that.
Yeah, dude.
Ah, so it must be some type of modification. I bet it's a supercharger. They always have those in the comics. Oh, I know. It's an ejector seat. Wait, it's not for the passenger side, is it?
She's not even really talking to me. Her motor mouth is just spinning out of control. I've got to learn what the hell's going on with this easy transport.
Well.
So, first time in the Lowers, huh? Doing some sightseeing?
I'd rather not talk about it.
The kid glances away and grips the case tighter. This line of questioning isn't going anywhere. So, you and Mr. Blanc are old friends? The girl gives me a confused look, like I was using a jar of rotten eggs as face cream.
No, he helped me out of a difficult situation. He's a very kind man, you know. Quite like him, though I think he smokes too much.
Kind? I've never heard it put that way.
He talked about you before you showed up. I think he likes you. Said you had grit, that I could trust you. Not much else, though. After that, he just smoked and smoked. Dirty.
I can't tell if she's being serious. Miss Sunshine doesn't seem like the type to lie, but getting Mr. Blanc to share personal details wasn't a scenario I could see playing out.
Oh, wow. Well, let's look her over.
The faint smell of ash fills the car. A spent handkerchief hides in her palm. Small aether burns scar her fingertips. Not an ounce of luggage other than the case. Doc has something to hide. So where are you going, kid? Family? Friends?
Oh, no. I'm here all by myself.
Anywhere you planning on visiting? I'm not much of a tour guide.
That's my own business. Thank you.
Wow.
You're running from someone. By the looks of it, you barely got away. So, what's some pampered lab rat doing on the run? You steal something in that case of yours? The girl's shocked silent. Lies and half-truths run across her eyes, but none of them make the cut. I had her dead to rights. Don't worry, kid. You're not the first with a story like that.
That's not my story. Well, not all of it. I didn't steal anything, I swear.
She looks out the window, quiet and still. Last thing I need is some heights drama following me down here and ruining an easy payday. While we're talking, my eyes keep getting pulled to the rear view like it's a magnet. I can't shake the feeling we're not alone. I juke down a couple service paths and hop across an access junction. Sure enough, when we pop back onto street level, the same dark shape is lurking behind us.
Oh my, we're being tailed.
Hang on to something, kid. This might get bumpy. I pop open the hidden compartment under the dash and point to it. The girl catches on almost instantly, and there's only a moment of hesitation before she shoves her briefcase inside.
So, moving around the island, click the location to view info and set it to your destination. Click on it again, or press space to travel there. You can also right-click to go to a destination instantly, to travel instantly. You may encounter unexpected events along your route. After an event, you'll return to the map. You can continue your journey by pressing space or clicking, or you can choose a new destination. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, select the location on map. Is that where we need to go? I guess so. Oh.
I catch a glimpse of the man tailing us. He's got the easy posture and the liquid metal smile of a seasoned killer. In the rear view, his eyes burn like ice above a jagged scar.
No! How did he find me?
Uh-oh.
Who?
Uh-oh.
Time you came home, darling.
Oh no, we're in a car race.
Nellie, who is that?
Looks like you found a little tour guide, Eleanor. Got no quarrel with you, smuggler. Pull over, and you can drive away clean.
We can't, Gia. Please, we can't.
Don't worry, kid. Just keep your head down. This will be over soon.
Enemy vehicles can be damaged by selecting a weapon and then an enemy vehicle to shoot. Each weapon can only be used once per turn. Hover over locations to preview your path. Click on a location to move there. Moving forward costs more than moving backward. You can combine attacks and movement by selecting an ability, then choosing a location to use it. Okay. Well, it's my turn. Or do we go here? What is this? Ram the vehicle into an adjacent cell, damaging a hit vehicle and yourself. Damages enemy vehicles in small area, has 1 round cooldown. Direction back. Damages single vehicle at close range. Oh, let's do this one. Yeah, bye-bye. Okay. Some actions attract heat. High heat improves rest talent checks, but worsens hustle checks. Low heat does the opposite. Lowers rest talent checks. Okay. High heat also leads to more enemies in combat. Okay. Well, let's move here. Oh, we're supposed to eliminate, but I don't really want to. It doesn't cost anything to move here.
Great balls of fire! My transmission!
Okay. What's this one? Oh. Move and run here. Okay, we can do that. Bye. Oh. Well, okay, that finishes our turn.
It doesn't have to go like this.
Oh, bad mood there, bud. Oh, I can't shoot backwards, so... I've already used that ability. Okay. In turn. Oh. I'll wait. I can't do either one, probably.
Another notch on the dash.
We did it, Gia! He's gone!
That was too easy. We need to get off this island. Now.
Yay, victory! Oh. Scrap metal. Okay. Okay. So... Yeah, we wanted to go to the terminal.
Stop! All vehicles leaving Astoria Bay require an exit permit.
I got my papers. Verified this morning by...
All exit permits from before noon today are considered void. You'll have to acquire a new permit inside the terminal.
What?
Look, maybe there is some other arrangement we can reach. I flash a clip of greenbacks underneath my outstretched expired permit. The guard looks unimpressed. Damn upper snobs, too good for money.
Ma'am, that might fly where you're from, but not up here. You'll have to get a permit like everyone else.
He waves me on, and I drive towards an open spot near the entrance of the terminal. People mill about, laughing in the sun, but something's off. The world feels grainy and sluggish, like I'm wading through sand. I need to keep the girl close.
Yeah, you do. Okay. So we need to buy tickets.
There's not a dark cloud in the sky or a black hat in the crowd, but my shoulders remain tense.
Okay. Oh, open door.
We're killing time in a sea of hard limbs, well-used pocket watches, and dull chatter, waiting for a permit. Bureaucracy moves slow in the uppers without the right type of love to grease the wheels.
Gia? Are you sure we can't take my briefcase? It's very important.
Better off out of sight than getting swiped in a pickpocket's hunting ground. See that? I nod and put a spotlight on an act I've played myself. A gal trips into a gentleman. The gentleman goes to help her. And the bag he's briefly forgotten about glides away in the hands of her partner.
Jeepers! Ugh, that poor man. We should
do nothing. Right now, we keep our heads down and avoid bringing attention to ourselves.
Oh.
Look, no one's prying my stash open, and I've got an eye on the car. Besides, we'll be back in the Chimera in no time.
Right. What's the phrase? Staying low. I'm just worried because... Oh, Gia, look! Cotton clouds! Oh, I haven't had uppers candy in years.
Oh my goodness. She's like... Squirrel!
The girl runs off, leaving me to idle in line.
I can keep an eye on her.
She's like a bird from a cage. Bright eyes sparkle as she flits at every vendor between her and the cotton cloud stand.
Wow.
The vendor sculpts pink and blue clouds for passengers in search of a sweet souvenir. Nellie looks ready to buy out the whole stand. The girl seems determined to stay obvious. We've still got time before the ferry leaves, but I growl as I give up my spot in line and beat feet after her. The girl's busy drilling the vendor about sugar to syrup ratios.
Oh my goodness.
I throw a look and she focuses on picking out a flavor. A stick of cotton later, I heard her back in line. Unfortunately, it hasn't moved. I let her get in a few sweet bites before I feed her something bitter. What did that scarred-up black hat want with you? Her face falls mid-bite. The pink cloud sags like a lead balloon.
I've thought of at least 5 different ways to explain it, but it's complicated. Usually I'd ask someone for advice, but he's not here.
Forcefully asked them about the man. Yeah, easy roll.
You knew who that was. You'd seen him before. Who is he?
I don't know.
Oh, please.
That wasn't your average tracker. He was big time. Someone you hire when there's no room for error. Someone with deep pockets is after you. And that black hat's not going to give up till he's finished the job. The girl's whole body gives up with a single deep breath. She seems almost relieved to spill the beans.
He's the reason I ran. I saw him at Olympus Park. I saw what he did.
Oh, so she saw something.
And I'm guessing he didn't want any witnesses.
Gee, I don't know what he's going to do.
Nothing is what. Not while you're with me. She perks up at the small glint of hope and I give her a half-hearted smile. It's one thing to deal with a tracker, but if this guy is a hired killer too, I need to be more careful. Look, kid, I got shot at for you. I was told to expect a simple transport and now I'm stuck looking over my shoulder. You owe me a whole lot more than it's complicated. What's in the case?
I'm sorry. You're right. And I'm sorry you got shot at. It's my research. It's very important, but I don't know why anyone else would want it.
I give her a side eye. I need the whole picture, but all I'm getting is an unfinished canvas.
It's the well.
What about it? So a bodega sign falls off and disappears every now and then. Neighborhood's already coming to pieces anyhow.
It's expanding. Getting bigger. Stronger. It's going to get bad, Gia. Really bad.
The well? I gotta look this up. Codex. The well. You ever get the feeling you're ignoring something important? Nah, me either. Perhaps New York's most distinct and troubling landmark, the well, is a gravity anomaly looming just beyond the city skylines. Everyone has their theories as to its origins, but nobody disputes its destructive storm-like effects. Those in the relative comfort of the heights might not pay any mind, but to the souls in the lowers who contend with bizarre shifts in gravity, disappearing pets and belongings, and crumbling infrastructure, it's a very real and immediate fact of life. If people weren't so busy trying to survive daily life in the lowers, they might have time to stop and worry about how it only seems to get bigger and bigger. Wow. The well is the gravity. I was gonna look at people, see if we had any. Who's in a black hat? Mysterious black-hatted assailant trailing Gia and her charge has plenty of firepower and enough scars to make a carpenter's hand jealous. Oh boy. Okay.
You're pulling my leg.
No, she's not.
No, I swear, Gia, the car!
Oh, we weren't paying attention. Oh! why? Why, oh why? We said we would keep an eye on the car.
Minutes. I'd only taken my eyes off the car for a few damn minutes. Time stops long enough for me to catch the tail end. The glare of green lights, the lift of red-white metal, and the blur of a black hat. They took my car.
Tia! My research was in the car. What are we going to do?
We're going, now. Ferry's here. I know a place we can hide on board, but we gotta move.
But...
No buts, kid. Move. If they've got the car, we've got to assume they're on our tail. We stick to the plan. Get to the lowers and hole up somewhere safe. After that, we're gonna figure out how you're getting my car back.
Oh my goodness. So we're not gonna buy tickets, we're gonna hitch a ride. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're level 2. Lemons and hard landings is the next class. And it looks like we got... Oh yeah, our talents. Complete missions and encounters to earn XP and level up. When you level up, each of your heroes gain a talent point for you to spend. Each hero has access to different talents. Increase your talent proficiency to more likely succeed a dialogue talent check. Increasing talents can unlock new skills. Skills grant your heroes new abilities, bonuses when they're part of your crew. Level up and enhance your crew's talents. Improve your bonuses. Each crew member has access to different talents. Okay, so we have brass, hustle, and smarts. Brass, daredevil, enforcer, grease monkey. Hustle, dodger, smooth talker, phantom. Smarts is strategic, gumshoe, and brainiac checks. I don't know, I kind of want to go with the smarts first. So, we want to upgrade strategic. How many? We got 2 points. Let's do strategic. And we're gonna do brainiac. Oh yeah. So when you click, you need to actually, or wait, what's this? Heal a vehicle, apply energize. That says, well, for now, we're just gonna do that. Okay. Well, that was our 2. And if you get gold dice, then you can respec. Anyway.
The hole is a barrenless refuge, rotting and hidden in a forgotten corner of the city. It offers sanctuary to every soul who finds freedom at the end of a gun or the bottom of a bottle. It is the safety of the shadows.
Oh, is this your hideout, Gia? It's like a pirate's cove or a raider's den.
She's really read fantasy novels. Okay, so our mission, regroup at the apartment. Our inventory is still the same. And we had some codex, I think, but... the whole... Poor civic support and worse infrastructure. Place sets hard to find even those inclined to luck.
More like a sinkhole. Watch your step, kid. You'll sooner run into a back alley mugger than a swashbuckler out here.
So, what's next? We need to formulate a strategy.
My place. I need a drink. And you need to finish explaining what the hell got my car stolen.
Yeah. Let's see. Before we go there, let's just...
Today,
Oh? Oh. Okay, well, I guess we can find out a little more about Throg.
You enjoy captaining a ferry?
Oh wow, Gia's outfit actually changed a little.
It's my job.
Come on. Nobody does what you do for as long as you have if they don't love it. Right? The old man's eyes are roomy with time and pain, and a loneliness like the open sky.
Sure, miss. It's a wonder an old swab like me ever got to fly.
So, what's your story, anyways?
Miss?
Like, were you born here? How'd you get into the fairy game?
No. My family come from Maine. Fishermen. That's how I learned to pilot a tug.
And what brought you to New York? Throg winces, like his gammy leg is giving him pain. Or like I dredged something up from some dark depths. Something he didn't want to remember.
Ah, well, that would be Ella May, my wife.
You salty old dog. I didn't know you were married. I'm just having fun with the old boatman, just trying to raise a smile on that dour leather mid of a face. But I can see I've wounded him, and I feel a twist of guilt.
Long time ago, miss. A real long time. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that just gives us a little more knowledge about the area. Okay, well, we can't do anything else, so we'll go to the apartment. We have a cracked wall.
While the Joneses have their gilded wallpaper, all I have is a head full of somedays. Unfortunately, dreams don't provide much of a view when your eyes are open. What would you do here, Zio? Say the job's over, cut the girl, and run? Would definitely save me from a headache.
So Zero is the uncle.
I can last one more day.
One more day of cigarettes.
Finally, the first drop of real sunshine all day.
Oh. Yeah, poured me a drink.
I still have that new edition of BAM to read. Later.
Comic books.
New York City's bigger than the world that holds it. A single filing cabinet couldn't contain it all, but I always found a way to keep it stocked with everything I need.
Oh? What's this? A shotgun? Equip this item to a vehicle to use a damage a single enemy vehicle at close range. Oh. Oh, I don't have a vehicle right now. So I can't do it. I gotta remember. Shotgun's in the safe. Okay, well, here we go.
The way she holds herself is too bright for my apartment. Too colorful. Everything feels smaller. The space between the shrinking walls taken up by her testimony.
I've been tracking growth patterns around gravitational anomalies. The well's always been an unusual case. It goes through the occasional spike and ebb, but it's always stabilized, eventually. My colleagues and I, were supposed to meet and discuss what to do about the well, but I was late. I would have been inside already if it hadn't been for Professor Gardner. He discovered something was wrong first. He tried to get me away, and because of me,
She trembles, leaving the unspoken sound of a falling body to echo off the walls.
There was an explosion. Everything burned so fast. I wanted to help, but Professor Gardner wasn't moving. That's when I saw him. Black hat. And then he saw me. I ran as fast as I could. Didn't have time to take anything else but the notes I had on me.
That's a hell of a story. So a professional killer snuck into the Heights and blew up a building just to get his mitts on you and your research. And you have no idea why.
I truly don't. Please, you have to believe me.
Your kind have been coming down here for years. They do some tests, make a big spectacle of themselves, and conclude that it's mostly harmless. Nothing more than clouds or a bad storm.
That's the thing. It should be nothing more than a cloud or a storm. For crying out loud, it's not Jupiter's red spot. Something is causing it to persist and expand.
It was just a pause, a moment where I hold back a lifetime of cynicism and disappointment. But she hears it like I'm filling the room with air raid sirens.
You live in a flying city, Gia. A city kept alive with technology so foreign 80 years ago that we'd be like gods to our grandparents. It's solvable.
Your colleagues, tell me about them.
They were brilliant scientists, Gia. All of them. And bright and hopeful. Together, we were going to discover a better world. Find the answers to...
She holds back the grief by roaming the room with her eyes, latching onto every detail and yet ignoring every bit of it.
And they were kind. Alistair, Professor Gardner, especially. He always looked out for me, even when I first showed up. A 16-year-old with a half-packed suitcase and too many questions. He always tried to help. Right to the end.
You're in the lowers, as requested and paid for. What were you planning once you got here?
First, I thought I'd have to find a place to live, of course. I have some money.
One moment.
The girl goes paler than the moon in a crystal bath. A moment of clarity and a possible lifetime of hopelessness.
One moment. Okay.
It was in my case. All of it. I have nothing.
She looks up at me, eyes suddenly welling into baby blue pools that flood the dwindling room.
I don't have anyone I can ask for a loan. Everyone's... They're dead. All of them. He killed them. And now he's followed me here. He won't stop, will he? He's going to find me again. And I won't be able to fix the well, and...
I'm just gonna reassure.
You've got me protecting you, Nellie. He isn't going to lay a hand on you. I'll talk to someone who could help, but I need you to focus. Those goons stole my car and your briefcase. And right now, you might be the only real lead I have.
What can I do? I told you everything I know.
Not everything. He called you by your name. We're looking at someone who's done his research, or someone who's got something personal on you. Got any enemies up there?
No!
You sure? You didn't piss off some other brainiac with a better showing at the science fair?
Better sorry at the science fair. Oh my goodness.
No.
You running from family? Some bigwig who made a pass at you, jilted...
I'm not. I've never been married. I don't have the time or the interest.
She's only running because the dude she caught the dude during the explosion. That's why she's running. Gia.
But even if I did, I haven't had any gentleman callers. Or really met any gentleman. Aside from Professor Gardner, of course, but he doesn't count. Not in that way.
This Professor Gardner's come up a few times. Who is he?
Oh! Professor Gardner. Alistair Gardner. Was one of the first people recruited to the Helicline Institute. He's one of their spokesmen, too. He even oversaw my application. The other adjudicators were reluctant. Everyone else was so much more senior and older, too. But Alistair fought for me. He called my skills and my desire for a better world a brilliant ambition. He helped look after me during my stay at Olympus Park. It helps that he supervised the lab that I worked in.
I don't get it. You're from Olympus Park. You got money. And you just leave without talking to anyone?
I needed to disappear quickly. Apparently, I'm not all that good at it. I didn't have time to pack. I took the first ferry I could find, and it left me in Astoria Bay. Fortunately, when I told a very nice officer I needed to get to the lowers, he referred me to Mr. Blanc.
Knowing Mr. Blanc, that referral didn't happen by chance. He's got eyes in every dark corner of the city. If a bird from the heights flew down on an air of mystery, he'd want to know why. Something doesn't add up. Most of us will never see the heights, let alone Olympus Park. How'd someone like him get inside?
I don't know. Must have broken in. Or stolen access? Disguised himself, maybe? But you can't just stroll through. I had to go through an extensive vetting process to even be allowed to visit.
So he's found you twice. Once in the heights, and then again after hiding with Mr. Blanc. He'll probably track you down here, too.
Great, now he knows where Gia
You
lives.
think?
She starts to retreat back into her shell. Damn it. I was just getting somewhere. If I'm going to get anything useful out of this, I gotta give her something to latch onto. Hey, look at me. This chump isn't getting away with this. I'm going to take care of him. Going to get my car and your briefcase back.
Really?
It's a matter of personal and professional pride. I don't like when people mess with what's mine. Just stay here and don't touch anything. I'll be back soon.
Wait! I'm going with you.
Why?
And why should I do that? You're a doe in headlights most of the time.
Well, for a lot of reasons, actually. For starters, I'm excellent company.
Yeah, for distraction. She distracted us and, yeah, car got stolen, right? However, if the girl was there in the car while we got the ticket, she'd be gone too.
I'm also smart and amazing at ethonics. I'm sure that could really come in handy out there. But if not, well, let's be honest with each other. I need you to find that man. He has my briefcase. You need your car back, and you can do that by finding him. If he's following me, then that's good news. The best way for you to find him is for him to find me. Us.
She kinda has a point.
Foolhardy or brave, like going all in before the flop in a high-stakes hold'em round. I'll give the kid this much. She's earnest to a fault. Okay, but first I need to see a gal about a car. Until I'm back, stay put. Cress is already gonna be in a bad enough mood when she hears about the car. She doesn't need me ambushing her with this bundle of trouble, too. Cress Carter is the only person in the hole who could sell me something with 4 repulsors and a steering wheel. Only one issue. I'm broke. Fortunately, I have something more valuable to her than a wad of cash.
Oh, so we're gonna bribe her with the Coleman Hawkins record.
If there's anything that can soften bad news and a steep ask from Cress, it's fresh vinyl with a smooth baritone. I second guess leaving the girl idle in my room. She's the curious kind that could find trouble with her eyes closed and feet tied.
Yeah, let's find her distraction.
I don't live like royalty, but I got a few shabby creature comforts around. Maybe it's enough to keep the girl's hands busy.
Here, she likes comics.
Try one of these. Cloud Captain never fails to cheer me up.
Oh, thanks, Gia.
She starts to flip through the pages as I leave, her eyes landing longer on the page with Cloud Captain's devilish smile.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and save it. It's been really interesting. It updates what's completed in your mission. We're gonna talk to the mechanic. We have a record to give her. Because Cress isn't gonna be too happy that, the car is missing. So Alistair Gardner was the girl's co-worker, or he was chairman of the Heckline Institute of that word, Olympus Park, and leads the forefront for Aether technology research. And then Cress is the former Aetherneer, crawling through catwalks and ductwork when most children were still rolling around the nursery floor. Despite a loyal attachment to her free home, a tragic accident pushed Cress to strike out topside and bootstrap a business. Her unmatched mastery of Aether tech has made her one of the most sought-out mechanics in the lower. Well, yeah, the outlaw community would want a mechanic that can do all kinds of things. Neat! Anyway, to save, you press escape, and we'll go ahead and save. Well, it looks like we're gonna be able to do two campaigns. Anyway, and you can always go back and look over your tutorials, things, that you've missed. The moving and attacking, turn-based, I'm always a big fan of turn-based games, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, I hope you liked it. If not, it might not be your type of game. I have other games you can check out on my YouTube channel. Most of them right now are Wuthering Waves and Arknights Infield. There's also Duet Night Abyss. So check it out. Anyways, for now, I'm going to leave this demo. Thank you for hanging out with me. Until the next one.